Hello everyone, today we are going to study topic motion of class 7 chapter 13. So the first thing which we should understand regarding this particular topic is what is the difference between rest and motion. So any body is said to be in rest if it does not changes its position with respect to a fixed point in its surrounding, and that fixed point can also be called as a reference point. And in the another condition, if the position of the body is changing with respect to that particular fixed point in the surrounding, then the body will be said to be in motion. So if the position is changing, then it is in motion, and if the position is not changing, then it is in rest position. In the previous classes, you must have studied about the various types of motions like rectilinear motion, circular motion, periodic motion. Here, the two forms of motion which we have to study, that is uniform motion and non-uniform motion. So first of all, what is uniform motion? An object moving along a straight line path is said to have uniform motion if its speed remains constant. In this particular condition, whatever the speed of the body is, that remains constant, or in a simple way, if you want to understand, then we can simply say that if equal distance is covered in equal interval of time, then the body is in uniform motion. So in a short form, we can understand and also we can keep it in our mind that EDAT, this is the short form, a trick to remember equal distance in equal interval of time. In the same way, for the non-uniform motion, an object moving along a straight line path is said to have uniform motion, non-uniform motion if its speed does not remain constant. It keeps on changing. In this condition, we can say unequal distance is covered in equal interval of time. So the trick can be UDAT, unequal distance in equal interval of time. Next, you must have studied about speed in maths also, that what is speed. There you would have studied that speed is equal to distance upon time. So in an explanatory form, we can simply say that it is the movement of an object in a unit time. Whatever the movement of the body is there in a defined time, that is its speed. Along with that, if we are talking about the unit of time and speed, then the basic unit or the SI unit of time is second, which is represented by S, and the SI unit or the basic unit for speed is meter per second. Along with that, the device which measures the speed of the body is called as speedometer, and the device to measure the distance covered by the vehicle or the body is the odometer. You must have seen in the vehicles. Now, the next topic which we have to study in this particular chapter is regarding the graphical representation of data. First of all, we will understand that why this graphical representation of data we have to study. In a simple way, if I will give you 2 page any information or the data regarding your class or any match, then it will be very hectic and boring to study to read that particular 2 page. Comparing that particular thing with another particular form, we can say that if I give a simply graph which simply by which you can simply see that particular graph and you can simply tell that yes, this is all about the number of students, that is all about their favorite color or number of marks they have got in specific subjects. So just by seeing that graph only you can understand that yes, how much marks they have got or what is their favorite color. So this graphical representation of data is very easy for us to understand a lot of information in just a glimpse only. So this graphical representation we have to study in 3 forms, that is the bar graph, pie chart and the line graph. In this particular slide you are seeing it is a bar graph which is representing the number of students and the favorite color. So we can see and we can tell that yes, 15 students are there who like blue color. Another is this particular line graph and the pie chart. In the pie chart, we can simply express in the form of percentage any particular information. Like right now, it is showing that nitrogen is 78% present in our environment, 21% is oxygen, and 1% is carbon dioxide or the other gases. In the same way, the line graph is showing that whatever the weight of the person is there for the various ages, it is mentioned here. So it is quite easy for us to understand in just a glimpse. Next is the various graph forms. Like in the graph, we are able to see three forms, that is for constant speed, increasing speed, and at body at rest. So the first graph is showing, it is a distance time graph. All the graphs are distance time graph. The first graph is about the constant speed. The second is for the increasing speed, or we can say that it is accelerating also. The body is accelerating. And the third is the body at rest. For the time, as the time passes, there is no any change in the position of the body. So we can simply say that the body is at rest. This is all about this particular part. Thank you everyone.